Straight to Wembley, with England captain Harry Kane is speaking after scoring twice on his 100th cap in the 2-0 win over Finland. Here he is.
To have a little nutmeg and then strike it the way I did was a great finish. So nice to see it kind of come off the other side of the bar. So both of them, I think on your 100th cap night will go down as a couple of my favourites for sure.
Jonathan at the end there.
Harry, there was sort of lovely footage of your family in the box applauding when you scored the goals. I mean, what does it mean to you to have them here tonight?
Yeah, no, really special. My son weren't really having it before the game. He had a bit of a meltdown. It's a bit past his bedtime, so he didn't fancy coming out in the rain. So thankfully my wife was there to look after him. But no, it's a great occasion. Obviously, I think they're a little bit young still to kind of understand what's really going on. But I think they're special memories when we're older and we can look back and see them on the pitch. Everything I do wouldn't be possible without them. So, a special night. I've had some good ones in an England shirt, and this is right up there for sure.
Hi, Harry. After a night like that, your age and 68 goals, do you have a target in your mind, a number of goals you think you can reach?
Not really a target specifically, but, like I've touched on before, I feel in a good place. So I try to never set limits on what I can achieve. I know playing in this team, I'm going to get chances, and if I get chances, I feel like I can score many goals. So, I'm going to keep going as long as I can, and who knows what we can reach. Some of the top players in the world have, scored more than I have. So, there's targets there to try and achieve.
Okay, James.
Hi, Harry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just seen you told TV, you talk about being motivated by wanting to prove people wrong, which is something you said yesterday in the presser. Can you give us sort of an example of a particular bit of criticism that you've had that maybe you've used as motivation?
I'm not too sure. I think I mentioned yesterday about it being from, probably a young age, just being doubted to go on and do what I've done. And I think that helps keep me focused and motivated in training and games. But I just think in general, I think nowadays, as a footballer, you're going to get criticism. You're going to have people talk about you as a player, and I think I've always spoke about, when things are not going your way, trying to use that to motivate you and bring an energy and bring, a hunger inside you to go and perform, and not just prove other people wrong. I just think just prove to yourself that you can keep, maintaining this level and keep pushing, and that's what I talk about. There'll be a time, I'm not sure when, that the level will drop and you won't quite feel the same. But whilst I feel like I do, I want to keep pushing the boundaries, and I think I showed that out there tonight. And come October, I'll be ready to go again.
Jits on the back.
Hey, firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does it say about the professionalism and the chemistry of this team that they were able to keep targeting you without taking away from the rhythm of the game?
Yeah, no, I thought it was a really good game. I mean, even though we went in at 0-0 at half-time, I thought we was for sure the better team. We had some good chances. So it was just about, continuing what we've done. It was similar to the Ireland game, but obviously we scored a couple early in that game, which, made that seem a lot better than what it was. So at half-time, it was just to stay patient, keep moving the ball, keep getting into those areas, keep having forward runners and getting balls in the box. And we knew if we just kept knocking on the door, the goals would come. So, thankfully we broke kind of the deadlock at a good time in the game before it started getting to that area where the other teams just start to really camp in and make it difficult. So, overall, really good performance. I think, Lee's come in and done a great job, and we've played both games with a lot of freedom. And, I hope that we've excited some of the England fans.
John.
Hi, Harry.
Hi.
Have you thought much about how you will adapt your game? And what sort of things you'll do as you move through your 30s?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've spoke before, I feel like a player who can play as a number 9, play as a number 10, even areas in midfield that I like to drop into and try and hurt teams as well. So a lot of it depends on the manager you're playing with. Maybe, as you get a little bit older, you might want to drop in, but I still feel like, I can be really effective in the opposition spots with obviously my finishing and my movement. So, for the time being, it's to do the same what I've always done and to play as at 9 and 10, depending on the games. But, who knows, maybe later on in my 30s, a manager might want me to drop a little deeper and use my passing to hurt teams. But, yeah, for now, you know, I'm still scoring the goals I need to score to be a good number 9.
And last one here.
If you could take yourself back to your early days, back to your loan at Millwall when you were winning awards, or back to your loans at Leicester City and Norwich, etc. If you could talk to yourself back at that time and tell you about what you would have achieved at this point and about this day, what would you be saying? What would those highlights be?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think, you know, I would have been thinking of 100 caps when I was on loan at Millwall and Leicester, Norwich. You know, at that time it was just about trying to get back into the Spurs team, use the experience I got to play in the Premier League. And I mean, I've always had a good self-belief that I'm able to play at any level. But you know, I've learned a lot over the years from those times to, you know, Maurizio when he was at Spurs, to all the eras at Spurs, and now at Bayern Munich. I feel like you know, the game's evolving a little bit. Managers are a little bit different in how they approach the game. So that's just, you know, great for me to be able to keep learning. So. Yeah, I would have for sure been proud if I knew I was going to reach 100 caps. But yeah, like I always say, you know, hopefully 101 and 102 in October, and a couple more goals as well.